What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today, oh boy, got something here for you. This is LeBron James. Now, for those who don't know, LeBron James is a well-known, famous NBA, National Basketball Association basketball player who is, at this particular point, on the verge of being eliminated from the NBA Finals. For those who don't also know, who don't keep up with the sport, the NBA Finals is the series in which two teams, the last two teams of the entire NBA, play for the championship to see who will become the world champions of the NBA. And the two teams that are left are the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, LeBron James plays for Cleveland. He's from Ohio, Akron to be exact. And he is up against the Golden State Warriors. Now, this is the third time in a row that these two teams have met. And right now, it is 1-1. Golden State has won one championship, and Cleveland Cavaliers have won last year's championship. And the Cleveland Cavaliers had to come back from a 3-1 deficit, their first time in NBA history. And they won. Now, we have here a situation where Cleveland Cavaliers are down 3-0, meaning a best of 7. Means whoever wins 4 out of 7 will win the NBA championship. And as of right now, Cleveland Cavaliers have lost all 3 games. And tonight is an elimination game for the Cleveland Cavaliers. If the Cleveland Cavaliers lose this game tonight, then they will have lost the NBA championship, and Golden State Warriors will be 2-time champions. Okay? Now, this series goes a lot deeper because you have legacies on the line. You have legacies of the best ever versus a person trying to build a legacy versus a team trying to become the best team ever. It's a lot of history going on. This is probably one of the most historical NBA Finals ever, and I can make a case that this is the most historical. This is the most significant for different reasons. You have a lot of different reasons why other series were important, but this is important for different reasons. You have LeBron James, which is who is touted as the best ever. Some people say one of the best ever. Other people say he is the best ever. And they compare him to Michael Jordan. For those who don't know, Michael Jordan was an NBA player, a very, very, very well-known NBA player who, in his time of playing, dominated the NBA, and the likes of which we have never seen before. Okay? And LeBron James, who is winding, down to the end of his career. He's in his, I think it's his 14th year, if I'm not mistaken. In his 14th year. And, he's winding down, his legacy is being talked about now more than ever. Because people consider him the best ever, but, people are arguing that he's not the best ever, Michael Jordan's the best ever, and blah, 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 and Michael Jordan did this, and LeBron James did this, and all this stuff. History is being made. And we are witnessing what could be the best argument or the worst argument for greatest player of all times when it comes to Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Now, in my personal opinion, I've seen Michael Jordan play. I'm old enough, I've seen him play. in his early years, the height of his career, the end of his career, I've seen Michael Jordan play. I was alive to see him play. Okay, so I know. And when they consider someone to be the best of all times, when it comes to Michael Jordan, they would say, well, he never lost the NBA Finals, which is true. Michael Jordan went to 6 NBA Finals, went to 6 championships, and he's won all of them. He's never lost in NBA Finals. That is true. He's never even gotten to a game 7 of an NBA Finals. That is also true. LeBron James, on the other hand, has gone to 8 NBA Finals, and this is actually right now. This is his 7th consecutive NBA Finals. He's gone to NBA Finals early in his career. I think 2007. He lost that when he was swept by the San Antonio Spurs, and some time had passed, and he went to Miami, went to NBA Finals there, went back to Cleveland. There was a big controversy with that, with the whole decision thing and all that. Went back to Cleveland. Won a championship for Cleveland. The first championship since 1964. And that was when Jim Brown did it for the Cleveland Browns. That was the last time Cleveland won a championship, was in 1964, until LeBron James won it last year in the NBA Finals, which was absolutely historical. So LeBron James is a 3-time champion. He's gone to 8 NBA Finals, 7 consecutive, and has only won 3 NBA championships. Michael Jordan has gone to 6 NBA Finals, won all 6 of them. Never been defeated in NBA Finals. So people are now comparing LeBron James, to Michael Jordan, because LeBron James, has the tattoo, the chosen one, and all that stuff. And it's just good, fun stuff to talk about. I personally consider Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the greatest basketball player of all time, just because of the overall statistics. I mean, if you want to talk about overall, the greatest NBA champion is Bill Russell with 11 championships. That's not for debate. You could say, well, he played against, he got 11, okay? You can't fluke 11, because if that was the case, then Will Chamberlain would have had 5, but he only got 2, so what do you got to say about that? So, the greatest winner, Bill Russell, because he has 11 championships in 13 years, which is amazing. I don't care whatever you played in. That's crazy. And you got, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, which was the greatest NBA scorer of all time. He is. That's not for debate. He's also won 6 championships like Jordan. He has more points than Jordan. He's the NBA all-time leading scorer. Rebounds, block shots, overall package. I would personally consider Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the greatest player of all times, but he don't really get mentioned in the conversation of greatest ever. I don't know why, but because anytime most people who say, they would say Jordan, Magic, Bird. Magic got 5 championships. Larry Bird has 3. And they played against Jordan. But if I were to say who's the best, overall, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got more MVPs than Jordan. He got the same amount of championships as Jordan. Got more points than Jordan, got more rebounds than Jordan, more blocks than Jordan. So for them to just skip past Kareem and go to Jordan, I think it was just because of the time that Jordan played in. Because The NBA was different back then. It was different back then. It was just different. You know, Michael Jordan brought the game international with the Dream Team and all that stuff. He brought the game international. You know, and LeBron James with the social media era, you know, is different from when Jordan played. Everything is quick, fast. And a lot of people forget about Jordan's early years. A lot of people forget about the times when his early years he was knocked out the first round. They don't talk about that when it comes to Jordan. There's always 6 championships, but he got kicked out the playoffs in the first round. LeBron never went through that. So there are things that LeBron has that Jordan doesn't have. That, in their early years, they weren't saying that Jordan was the best ever. They weren't saying that. I remember. They were not calling Jordan the best ever in his early years. The conversation was Magic, Bird, Kareem. That was the conversation. It wasn't until '91 when Pippen started to really come to his own, where Jordan started winning championships, because Jordan never won a championship without Pippen. Never. Jordan never even got to the finals without Pippen. That is true. But LeBron has taken a bum team to the finals. A lot of LeBron's teams were bum teams in the finals. So, call it what you want. That's still amazing. That's still something Jordan never did. But I mean, I think it's just the fact that my personal reason why people hate on LeBron is because he came out of high school and people really don't appreciate greatness when it's happening at that moment. People don't really appreciate it. They just want to remember the good stuff, but they don't want to. When it comes to someone being great, I think a lot of people just don't want to see somebody else, I guess, be great, if you wanted to say that. I mean, the hype was huge for LeBron James. I remember when LeBron James came into the league, the hype was huge. Like, the pressure that they put on LeBron James, Jordan did not have. Jordan did not have that pressure when he came to the NBA. He didn't. LeBron James came in with pressure like no one's ever seen before. And I think not only did he meet it, he excelled. He excelled it. He exceeded it. Sorry. Ain't nobody see this. Ain't nobody see LeBron James doing this. And I think the fact that the more LeBron James does, people just don't like it. Because they gotta admit, LeBron James was a beast. People just don't want to admit that there was somebody who was good in their lifetime. A lot of people just don't want to admit that there were that somebody actually came along that was good, like we'd never seen before. By the way, this is my first time ever drawing LeBron James. I've never drawn LeBron James before. So far I like how this is coming out because I've never done this before. But this is going to be something because this is it. If LeBron James loses this, he will have gotten swept twice. Like, that's... Shoot. As much as I'm a LeBron James fan, that's not a good look for you to get swept. I mean, granted, this is a stacked team. Golden State Warriors are a behemoth of a team, and I think if anybody could beat a team like that, it will be LeBron James because he did it last year. No one expected him to do it, but he did it last year. So if anybody could do it, it would be him. But in terms of overall legacy, I mean, he's a champion. He's going to the Hall of Fame. Like, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. We ain't even going to discuss that. But, whew, if ever there was a time to perform a miracle, if you're going to perform a miracle, that would be that time, LeBron. Because I want to see a Game 7. I want the Cavs to win, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not going to care whether or not, the Golden State Warriors win. I just want to see LeBron James win, just off of just history, just to say you've seen history twice. Like, just imagine, like, seeing history twice in your lifetime. I just want to see it. I just want to say that I witnessed history twice in my lifetime when somebody said that something has never happened before, and then that person does it. I want to see it. So, hey. Now, I know how crazy this picture is going to look if the Cavaliers lose, and I post this and they lose tonight. I know it's going to look crazy, but as an artist, I think it's cool. But as a fan, I know I may get killed in the comments section if I post this and they lose tonight. I know. That's okay. That's okay. Still a cool drawing. Regardless of whether or not the Cavs lose, it's still a cool drawing nonetheless. So we shall see. I can't wait. Part of me, actually, like, I really haven't been paying attention to much of it because I've been doing so much drawing. But I'm aware of the significance of tonight, and I get the feeling. I get the feeling that the Cavs are going to win tonight. I see the Cavs winning tonight. It's going to be a much rougher game. I mean, Game 3 was a quite, a rougher game than the first two in Golden State. The first two in Golden State was just a blowout by the Warriors. The third game, even though Cavs lost, was a much rougher game. But can't wait. But I think the Cavs are going to win. This is 6, 9, 10, 17. The Cavs are going to win. Gotta do my little shadow. You know how I do. You know how I do. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you LeBron James. Thank you all for watching this video. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I will catch you all later. Peace.